Welcome back children. Today we are going to learn test for parallel lines and we will apply those properties to prove that a given quadrilateral is a parallelogram. We have already learned in chapter 2 parallel lines this year, interior angle theorem, corresponding angle theorem and alternate angle theorem. Now the converse of these theorems or these statements, how we are going to use to prove that a given quadrilateral is a parallelogram, that we are going to learn in these three properties which are provided in your textbook. Okay, so let's see the first one. If a transversal intersects two lines and a pair of corresponding angle is congruent, then those lines are parallel. Now for example, if M and N are the two lines provided to you and L is the transversal, then the pair of corresponding angles. Now say for example, if this is angle A and this is angle B, right? And A and B, as you all know, that they are the corresponding angles, and if angle A is congruent to angle B, then these two lines are parallel. Line M and N are parallel. Okay. Now the second one is if a transversal intersects two lines and a pair of alternate angle. Now we can make use of alternate angle over here. We'll take here as A and here as B. Okay. Now if A and B are congruent, these two are alternate angles, right? So if we have one pair of alternate angles congruent, then those two lines are also parallel. Now the second statement is if a transversal intersect two lines and a pair of alternate angle is congruent, then those lines are parallel. Okay. So in the first one we were having pair of corresponding angle. If they are congruent, then the lines are parallel. In the second statement we have alternate angles congruent. If we have a pair of alternate angles congruent, then the two lines provided are parallel. Then in the third statement, if a transversal intersect two lines and a pair of interior angle is supplementary. Here if I take angle A and angle B, these are two interior angles. Sum of those two interior angles is 180. If it is so, pair of interior angle is supplementary, then those two lines are parallel. Line M parallel line N if A plus B is 180 degree. Okay. So with the help of these three statements, how we are going to prove a quadrilateral as parallelogram, that we will see. Please note down and then we'll move ahead towards our theorem. Now we have the theorem, if pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral are congruent, if pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral are congruent, then that quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Now here in this quadrilateral PQRS, opposite sides are given congruent, right? Now with the help of this diagonal, we have two triangles, right? Now we have to prove that the given quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Let's see how to prove that. Now what is given in the given part? Quadrilateral PQRS. In that we have side PS congruent side QR. PS is congruent to QR and PQ is congruent to SR. This is given to you, that we are going to write in given part. Then what we have to prove is quadrilateral PQRS is a parallelogram. To prove it a parallelogram, we have to form diagonal. We have to draw one diagonal PR. Okay. So that will be in the construction part. So here in construction I had written draw diagonal PR. Okay. Now how to prove it? Now if you see the figure, in this we have two triangles PSR and QRP, right? In these two triangles we have opposite sides congruent, like in first triangle we have PS congruent to QR in the second triangle, and SR is congruent to PQ, and diagonal PR is congruent to PR, that is common side. Now these two triangles are congruent by SSS test. So the other parts, other components of these two triangles will also be congruent. as if two triangles are congruent, then rest of the components, rest of the elements of these two triangles will also be congruent. So if the two triangles are congruent, then angles are also congruent, right? Now see which two angles will be congruent then. SPR will be congruent to QRP. So that will be alternate angles, right? Formed by PS and QR on transversal PR, right? They are forming alternate angles. Same way we have one more pair of alternate angles, that is PRS, this one, with QPR, right? This way we can prove that with the help of alternate angle test for parallel lines, this quadrilateral is a parallelogram, right? So we'll start with the solution now. Proof. Write down. Hope you have understood this part. So let's start with the proof. Okay. In triangle PSR and triangle RQP, PSR and RQP, seg PS congruent seg QR given, right? Then seg SR congruent, as we are taking first this triangle PSR, I will take SR first. So SR is congruent to sec PQ, that is also given to you, right? Then sec PR congruent sec PR, that is common side. Therefore triangle PSR congruent triangle RQP by SSS test for congruency. Okay, if these two triangles are congruent, therefore angle SPR congruent angle QRP, SPR congruent QRP. It will be corresponding angle of congruent triangles, right? Also angle PRS congruent angle QPR. This is also corresponding angle of congruent triangle. Okay. Now, if pair of these two angles are congruent, what we can say? These angles are alternate angles. So write down, but angle SPR and angle QRP are alternate angles. Formed by sec PS and sec QR on transversal PR. Therefore, if see here, these two angles are formed with the help of side PS and QR on transversal PR. It means what? If they are forming Z over here, then seg PS parallel seg QR. That will be your equation 1 by alternate angle test for parallel lines. Okay. Then also angle PRS and angle QPR are alternate angles. Formed by sec PQ and sec SR on transversal PR. Therefore, here we are forming Z over here. So, if we are forming Z like this, then PQ is parallel to SR. Therefore, sec PQ parallel sec SR. This will be your equation 2. Okay. So, from equation 1 and 2, what is our equation 1? PS is parallel to QR. And our equation 2 is PQ is parallel to SR. From equation 1 and 2, what we can say is, from equation 1 and equation 2, what we can say, these two pairs of opposite sides are parallel, and earlier it was stated that it is congruent. So with the help of alternate angle test for parallel lines, quadrilateral PQRS is a parallelogram. Because what the statement says, that if a pair of alternate angle is formed with the help of a transversal and two distinct lines, then those lines on which the alternate angles are formed with the help of transversal, those two lines are parallel. And if opposite sides are parallel and congruent, then the given quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Okay, so note it down, then we will see the next theorem. Now see children, on page number 64 of your textbook, one theorem is provided to you in the form of activity that we will see in interactive session. So we will directly come to our next theorem, that is, if the diagonals of a quadrilateral bisect each other, then that particular quadrilateral is a parallelogram. We have to prove that. So let's see how to prove that. Here, diagonal of quadrilateral ABCD bisect each other at point E. Right? So we are given that AE is congruent to CE and sec BE is congruent to DE. Right? Now here we have to prove that quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. If I consider these two triangles like AEB and triangle CED, then with the help of AE congruent CE and BE congruent to DE and AEB congruent angle CED, that is vertically opposite angles, we can say that these two triangles are congruent by side angle side test. Right? Once these two triangles are congruent, then pair of alternate angles, corresponding angles of congruent triangles, they will also be congruent. Right? So with the help of alternate angle test for parallel lines, we can say that quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. So have a look on proof. Here we will write in triangle AEB and triangle CED, sec AE congruent sec CE is given. See here. Right? Then angle AEB congruent angle CED, vertically opposite angles. Vertically opposite angles. Then sec BE congruent sec DE. This is also given. Therefore, triangle AEB congruent triangle CED, by which test? Side angle side test for congruency. Okay. So, if these two triangles are congruent, then angle BAE congruent angle DCE, BAE congruent DCE, right? DC. Corresponding angles of congruent triangles. Also, what you can say? Angle ABE, congruent angle ABE, congruent angle CDE. ABE, congruent CDE. This will also be corresponding angle of congruent triangles, right? But angle BAE and angle DCE are alternate angles, right? Also, angle ABE and angle CDE are alternate angles. Now, angle ABE is congruent to CDE. They are formed on transversal BD. Therefore, AB is parallel to CD or DC. See, this way we can say that by alternate angle test for parallel lines, we can say that by alternate angle test for parallel lines, quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. Right? This way we can prove that with the help of alternate angle test for parallel lines, we can say that quadrilateral ABCD is a parallelogram. See children, in your textbook, this theorem is not exactly proved, but they had asked few questions based on this part. So that we are going to see in interactive session, and one more theorem on the same page is provided to you related with the opposite sides of the quadrilateral. If they are congruent and parallel, then the given quadrilateral is a parallelogram. That too we are going to see in interactive session, and then exercise 5.2 that we are going to solve in next video. Thank you.